Afternoon, good morning, good evening for those who are eagerly awaiting and anticipating. I'm Excess. I am joined currently by Fades. How are we doing, mate?
I'm doing well. Doing well.
You know what?
Hello, everyone.
You know what that feeling is? It's the
Is it
eve of a season, and whilst
new season
yeah,
for Blood Bowl 3? Very exciting
also
times.
something foreign to the G-Man and Rel. It's also wheel envy.
Yep.
As
Real envy
Excel
stream.
spreadsheet is here with all our
Mm-hmm.
team names. The wheel is here. I've got to spin and drag it, click and drag a little bit across there. It's and then eventually after the division, the pots have not division, the division other side. Once the pots have been allocated, we look at the preview wheel. That's right, isn't there? They are in chat. There is a wheel. We have Fades. We are currently Sans and Math Magician at this time. He is too busy elsewhere. Math has called him away from his
Mm-hmm.
calling. Yeah, that's actually pinged me now. Saying he's coming.
Yep.
Pull up my mic closer, man. I will be hunched like an old man if I have to sit. It's been a long week.
I mean, yeah,
It's Monday. I
it's
understand
been a
it's
long
Monday.
week. You know,
It's fucking
we're
Monday,
we've both aged. You know, it's how
man.
it
Yeah,
goes.
both me and Paige are 92 survivors, man. You know, it's getting there.
Yeah.
Mate, Dub, you're older than me, mate. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's how he knows.
Yeah, he's been there, mate. Love you, but
Mm.
also fuck you. So, as it stands, we have four fresh teams. I know Amon re-rolled his team, but therefore, because he rolled his team, he's not because he's thrown into the that's not G-Man, into the Greenhorn jungle. So unlucky, but
Yes.
because every team gets a spin, we are spinning the four fresh teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Harrying Zord. Yeah, I think that's gimmick infringement actually from Zord. He's going to claim that, which I don't blame him. But
Yeah.
we have our latest sign-up, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl runner-up. You know, probably the biggest streamer of Blood Bowl 3 currently around at this point. It's Misspelled Tree, and she returns with Black Hawks, the first Black Hawks in Season 1. And what a fitting start to the fresh division, how we can chuck her into the first one there. So
Yeah. I'm low-key terrified that Tree is going to do super well with the Black Orcs and just like put everyone to shame, and we're all going to be sitting there going like, God damn it.
I jokingly said,
like she did with the goblins, honestly, back in Blood Bowl 2.
like I jokingly said that this is her winning, becoming the big orc would be the most cursed timeline after Alcazin Coke.
Oh, I know, right?
Also, we are joined, of course. He heard the term wheel and math, and he was summoned. It is, of course, Big O's grand math magician and resident submarine artist, and also fire of Tobogov and breaker of hearts. It is. How you doing, mate?
Big Elar, more like Big Yippeeler.
Got it.
Yeah.
We got to run. We've got to. We got to run past a new tagline me and Phaedra workshop before stream.
Yep.
It'll keep us off the air for the time being, but yeah, that's fine. But it's a cracking one. Also, Group 3 is the fresh one because that's how I'm doing it. So tough. Next out there, we've got a really fun coaches, unfun teams. So in the fresh lads, there are Orcs, which is BB Nut. Of course, had the most cursed wizard run last season, stuck it out like a champion, and now has come back to ruin everyone else's fun instead of his own. Playing Orcs. So we got Black Orcs, we have Orcs, we have Dwarves, we have Zons. What a fun division for the first 3 weeks.
Yep.
Wait, what's with the wheel? The wheel decides everything. There's Aussie, has the Zons, of course, going through a brand change of his players. He's that's all good to go. Yeah, I mean, it isn't and not. Amon's getting it was Aussie got the one. Amon's getting means Underworld. He's potentially getting inducements, but then again, there's a lot of cheap teams like Norse and Flings and Goblins That and it's not a fun division. There's a lot of North, but it's gonna be a fun one to play. Yeah, we're Cassie, own it, man. And Werehawk, of course. Surprised you re-rolled the old world, but I guess they smashed it early on, but then stopped. But that is your first three opponents if you're in the group 3, of course. And we'll get into a proper, yeah, exactly it. And we'll get into a proper breakdown once we take it in client, which I will be doing very shortly.
Yeah, we'll discuss when we get there. But also, like, Underworld is like with like a TV TV down is actually exactly where they want to be. That's exactly where they want to be. There's all the in-depth strategy.
So
anyway,
again, now we'll have a proper look at these divisions once we see the teams for it. Of course, we're just quickly getting it into here. Getting the divisions decided. Of course, ignore my coach Sam stuff. You know, actually, bugger this.
It's just alphabetical, isn't it?
Screen. It is alphabetical, but I despise alphabetical. We'll go by actual team names in there too, at least for this time, because they all didn't sign up late. So, and I enjoy team names. Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's the perfect number.
Absolutely. Boomer, this is where we are terribly wrong with our predictions and also make the hot and cold takes. Side note, I already love your team because you have dirty plays you can get and short hands. And it ticks and it ticks off everything I enjoy about any team. But that is, we are looking at shortly. We're looking at your initial feature. A review of our last season's hot takes. I can bring that up at the end of the stream to show how. Actually, that might be a second recap because I don't want to go on too long at least.
No, Aussie is absolutely still playing Zons.
Yeah, Aussie's playing Zons still. He's just renaming the team as Zons. That's it.
Yeah.
I asked him very kindly. Right, so we got 2 divisions. We're doing Group 1 first because numerical. Let's go. Aussie's currently dropping off his, I think, fiancée at the airport before she goes to work. Mr. Liam Coulson, here we go. It is Jotunheim Jarls. Who is that? That is
Jotunheim Jarls.
Amberline Hikari. Starting off with one of 3 Norse teams here.
Yep. Okay. So how, what's the odds here? What are we looking at? Are we going to have the Norse a division up top?
So as much as I want to divide a racial divide of Norse and Norse and Norse, I will I will have to guarantee at least one will be in each group. So if
that's probably fair.
Admittedly, it is only for the first 3 games, and then the ELO takes the wheel.
Otherwise, that fourth team.
Oh, but that fourth team, where's our orc team? Man, I'd be loving life.
Yeah, I think put the orcs in.
Yeah, or even again, this should be fun. So, who will be joining Amber? Yeah, exactly it. We call it Divine Intervention. It is gonna be appears to be Boomer's Goblins. Iron Users takes the wheel.
Yeah, Goblins. Is it?
Excellent. Yeah,
that's Goblins. Yeah.
It's a very Goblin team name for sure.
Bam. 2 more to go.
So we've got Norse Goblins. Can we get the Flings in there as well?
Yes, we can.
just give Amber a golden run.
That is Halflings of Mr. Monster.
Oh my god.
Did I ever say Party Div? So that is a
Party Div for Amber.
And who is joining?
Oh. Who else? Who else can we get in here?
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
This is gonna be Tree.
It's Underworld.
It's Underworld?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Another good fun name. So we've got
so Tree's in the fresh division with
that's right. Trees in fresh.
So we have Norse from Amber. We have Boomer from Boomer's Goblins, Mr. Monster's Halflings, and Amon's Underworld. So
Amber Lightbringer, we will be taking our bribe money now. Thank you.
What's Norse doing in the Study Cup? Oh god. So this leads, we have 4 left. It's a double Norse, unfortunately for them, but we still spin it one at a time because they all get their spot in the sun.
double Norse and Amazons
So that is good
and
fires.
orcs.
That is
Good fun.
with his evil bloods, lads, and up first there with Google Club.
Norse, Amazon orcs.
Orcs it is from Mad Eye. Rerolls from Wood Elves. I love the lessons learned. He goes, I think I based too much last season, and he's gone to a team that is built for this.
You know what? Fair. Good choice. Play to your strengths. You're like, I base too much. Pick something better at basing.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Problem solved.
We had double North. Liam is unhappy with the result, but there's only 3 games, and once you play them, that's it. You cannot replay the ideas. I mean, there is what actually. I think it works out perfectly. You play every team once with 12 players. Well, with 12 rounds, you play every team once. I think, is it 12?
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Couple Vikings.
So it's a little bit like a round robin, except
it's a
not
staggered.
exactly.
There'll be one double game. There you go, Zord, because of the math magician, of course. So there'll be one.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
But then it'll be
It's 12 teams.
Yeah.
Then they play each other in 11.
Yes. Also, my money's that they're gonna punch you.
I mean, so we're joking about how like the team we've got the Norse goblin, underworld, and halfling div. We also know that the goblin's going to be the one destroying everyone in that div.
And that is Coke Guy with the pie is a lie. Double Norse in group 2. So those are your 3 groups of 4. We'll get those ticketed. I'll do it now, honestly, so we can do it now, and I can look at the review at this point. So,
well, because you're just going to let these guys get sorted automatically, right? Because they're playing a round robin, so you don't actually have to like seed them or anything.
Nope.
They just go into group 1, 2, 3.
What we do is I've already put AI placeholders there, so I've got to replace the AI with teams, and then press start comp, and they're done. So what we'll do is we'll do the spin for Premier Division. I will ticket these over 2 minutes. Can I be louder? I can lean in. Oh my god! I need to get a microphone closer to my end of my desk. It's just I'm getting old. I can turn down. Oh yeah. So now Premier Division, where we don't have any of this greenhorn jazz here. It's open season. 16 teams. 4 comps.
Here we go.
And you look at the quick rundown. Look at this variety. 2 humans, 2 elf union, 1 dwarf, 1 orc. There's 2 necro, 1 undead, 1 chaos, 1 dark elf, 1 lizard, 1 underworld, 1 renegades, and 1 imperial.
There's some chunky teams like here as well. Like Yasmin's got full-blown murder humans. Lordy's got basically 2 gutter runners in his underworld. Darby's got like an online... Strength 4 Wolf. Even Mr. Buzz's team is looking super solid and scary now, and Phage has still after firing his ogre, a really big noble team. Holy crap.
Phage has affectionately a poor man's Griff at a Griff.
I do.
It was better, I know, but we can't have nice things, and that's why Mongoose is our honorary Big O coach, from Rel at least. I know Michaels was a close second, but we love Goose. Right, let's spin him across there. No, there is a passport. I have a Vanity passport on my team, and Phage has a legally distinct Richard passport. I believe on these throw.
So illegal. What you're doing is illegal.
No, Vanity passport is best. He doesn't even have Vanity passes. It's just false advertising, like blatantly false advertising. So anyway, first spin on the Premier Division. We're starting Group A. Who's up first? Oh, that's a lot to look at.
Yeah.
It is Sir Sebstar, 2-time Super World champion, reigning Big Orc, proud provider of a pile driver, sneaky get dirty player, blitzer. And caved and getting guard. We have passport at home.
I have. We do, in fact. I'm very much. I'd like to ask for everyone's help. If anyone gets a thrower, please call it Passmore.
No. I fired him.
Listen, it's going to take every single other team to get to everyone else's throwers combined. Couldn't even partially rival the greatness of the original Passmore, but we can do it in memory of him.
It's in like
it's the best we can do.
Seeds of rebellion live on, you know.
I'm going to murder any player with the name Richard or Passmore in their name that isn't the original boy.
Good, go for it.
Spinning up who's second? Nearly me. I'm very happy. It is Brutal Matt.
Yes, the Russian roll.
Russian roll.
Russian roll, Brutal Matt. One of a handful of teams who didn't actually do the Euro comp, but
you're right.
There we go. I think it was him, Coach Wheels, and I want to say... Who was the other one? Oh, Mr. Buzz, I believe. No, Mr. Buzz played. He was...
No, Mr. Buzz
did.
Who was
Karnov did.
Yeah,
Kindred did.
I can't... I will find it somewhere else, but...
Did Seb?
No, it is
oh
almost
my
fate.
god.
It's almost fate.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 2 more for the comp. Humans, Orcs. What else do we have? The classic matchup. It is the X-Frogs!
Sort of humans.
Something in between. You have Stanford, you have some linemen who want to die. Phage, how do you feel, man? You played Brutal Matt last season.
I've had fantastic games versus Brutal Matt every single time we've played. And his humans are very scary.
They are.
And I haven't played Seb in... I don't know if I've ever played Seb. I think we've just dodged each other every single time.
Well, not anymore.
That's why you didn't scream no when that came up. That makes sense. Yeah.
You're unaware, sweet summer child, man. You're unaware of what's waiting for you. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That's for sure.
And you've got... Is it dwarves? Is it running? It is striking with the dwarves. So you've got...
Now, I've got a fun...
You like fun?
Yeah.
So it's a nice combination. You've got some hybrid teams from Premier last season, and you got the 2 top bash from the Greenhorn as well coming through.
Yeah, that's fun.
Honestly, like, Seb and Striking, 2 of the best ELO coaches at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You play them once, you're out, you're one and done. In Premier Division, there is no repeat games because we have 16 coaches and only 12 games.
Yep.
So,
might as well get them out of the way now.
Yeah, take your bash medicine now and rebuild by week 7. Alrighty, group number 2. Who's starting up strong? The wheel says it's going to be... It looks like Karnov or Kindred. It's Karnov. The heart attack is there. Second season Chaos returns. Had a rough season, though. Pretty decent. We'll have to check it very shortly, but starts off strong. Joining Karnov. It is that Newt or Synergy? It is Newt. The Scream and Shamble, so Undead and Chaos. It's a pretty high strength division so far. Well, not division. Not division. It's actually a group, I should say.
You know, it's actually scary is how much, like, so far it's just been like it's been all bash.
I'm kind of
it's kind of scary.
Yeah, and who's joining? Is it Richard or is it Kindred? It is gonna be close. It is the Screen Queens. It is Kindred the Dark Elves, who are looking really ominous. I looked at the team post redraft. It's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. So this is Newt, Karnov, and Kindred?
Yep. And there's one more to join.
If it's Mr. Buzz as this last spin, that's the bottom 4 ELO coaches altogether.
Let's spin. Oh god, no. Fuck. Well, rip my ELO.
Alright.
Well,
Kindred, Karnov, Newt, it's time to farm excess. Let's go.
No. Yeah, spin again. Well, again, it's nice. Newt, look, yes and no. Depends how close to 17. Depends how close to 1100 in ELO I am. If I'm close to there, I'm getting it diced. If I'm not close to it, then we'll see.
Yeah. No, this all makes sense. Like, admin abuse.
Oh,
You know, he's done it every single season.
Absolutely. Yeah, I played Karnov for the second time. Actually, this is the third time I played Karnov now because I drew him in the second round of the other comp, and that was the wheel. I spun it. I spin these live to get away from these allegations. Well, you say could, they will die. I have a bench for the first time since like week 6, and I have a good suspicion that bench is not going to last because, funnily enough, Kindred has more Mighty Blow than the Undead or the Chaos do.
Oh yeah. Honestly, if you're looking at that going, I wonder who's going to get ahead there. I'm like, the Dark Elves are probably the scariest, like, pretty freaking scary team.
Right.
Yeah, well, he's been doing ton of practice spins until he's gotten what he actually wanted, and he's just playing back a video.
I've dodged Dirty, I've dodged Lordy. You know, it's all all the fun ones. Right, 2 more groups left. Let's spin. A lot of good coaches on the board here. And there's one. The only playoff coach from the media team last season. And
yo,
Richard, Mr. And what was the award you won? It was the most consistent ELO from last season.
Yeah,
perfectly balanced.
Perfectly balanced.
Yeah, I know I love the foul. Also, we've got the award race ready to go this season. I've got the Golden Boot, the Morka Lifetime Achievements with Touchdown Award, Bashing Legacy Achievement, the MVP, and the Bargain Boozers Bludgeon E Award. So we're running these back end of the season because I actually have a bit more time.
Nice.
Yeah, shut up, Darby. I told you that in confidence, Darby. Right. Starting off this group with a little bit of class.
Yeah.
Let's spin.
Here we go. Well, I know who's going to get rolled next.
No, it's not Lordy. It is going to be Noctifer with the Foot Clan Fighters.
God damn it.
Which is your usual matchup here.
It's going to be Noctifer, Lordy, and Buzz. Like,
so
they're the 3 that absolutely, like...
Your nemesis?
Sure, I beat Buzz, but he killed my good dude, and then the other 2 absolutely reamed me last season.
That was great. As a neutral, these games are must-watch. Mind you, I say that about every game that Lordy plays is a must-watch, but still. Same with Mr. Buzz. Let's spin. Well, who would you want? There's Synergy, there's Darby, there's Yasmin. There's a lot of less Synergy now. This is gonna be a scary division.
Oh, Synergy.
Oh, he had a great comp as well. So
yeah.
Both
the Wolves, I'm pretty sure, have block.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not as highly skilled as Darby's, but they're online and ready to go.
Webcaster, your games make me very reevaluate my life choices, but they are entertaining to watch. So who will join the third group? It's looking like it's going to be Darby. It is indeed Darby, of course, who said anyone but me, which is kind of more or less jinxed it.
2 Necro.
Double Necro. It's a one and done, mate. You rip off the band-aid and you're good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Well, I haven't got... Well, yeah.
You rip off the Renegade Band-Aid, Darby, and you're all golden. So now there's 4. There is Coach Wheels, Wood Elves, Lordy's Underworld. Man, that is an agile div. Underworld, Wood Elves, Elven Union, Humans.
Kill humans. Like, Yasmir runs kill humans.
Darby, to be fair, you and Noctifer will both be up there, so it was only a matter of time at some point before you ran into each other. Like, I'm sorry. You're both great coaches. You don't have that luxury of avoiding each other. Let's spin.
You can have them back, Newt. I don't want them.
It is those kill humans.
There we go.
Yay.
Massive
universe.
I know he's holding out for vampires, but yeah, let's just see. Webcaster with the follow, much appreciated. And Mr. Buzz, Skull Kickers have returned, so he had a really good bounce back last season, made plans, and unfortunately had a really rough group, but you know, it's a good bounce back to see. Hoping it is a tough group he's drawn, but fair enough, I see. Look, now he's got to be the change you want to see, Darby.
Yeah.
Prime Top as well. I must appreciate it. There are better things to spend on, but I do appreciate it. We've got Loftering well, that is Coach Wheels, and which means the last team to find their home will be my favourite team as a neutral to watch. It is
still has a rat ogre with 3 niggles.
I don't care. Last season broke my heart. And then it was
failing
good.
all 3 recovery rolls.
He led the season 5 out of 6 weeks, and then the play-ins fucking dicked him over. And then justice for the
the play-ins. The play-ins.
Yes.
No one specifically, definitely not on this media team, fucked him. Yeah,
it wasn't me.
I can't say that with you because you would definitely own some molecule of justice after the last couple of games, but also justice for the underworld. Justice for the underworld. And I will always back Lordy, stupid underworld team, as long as it's still playing. Look, it's the broken clock theory. At some point, I'll be right again about this underworld team. I may be wrong like every other time of year, but at some point, I'll get it just right. And last year was looking great.
But, yeah, he was smashing it.
And you know what? We removed play-ins just purely so to give him a better chance. Because what does Underworld do good at? Swiss. Let's give more Swiss.
No, you know what it was? He was saying, you know what? I think I'm going to fire the Rat Ogre for next season, so I had to take steps to ensure that didn't happen.
Mean. Right. All right. I'm going to take about, 2 minutes to quickly get all these teams all done up. So what I'll do is I'll put on the sponsor here. We can feel some dead air about some early prediction talks. How are we all feeling? Yeah.
Feeling pretty great. So I already sort of went over my notes of the big boys. So most of those teams that I mentioned before, Yasmir, Lordy, Darby, Buzz, Phage, and also me, sitting over 1,400 plus. And there's some scary teams for the returning division. But there's a lot of fun in the Fresh and Greenhorn as well that I'm really looking forward to seeing. Especially now that Trees come in with the Black Orcs.
I'm very, very interested to see how those go. That's going to be a fascinating one.
Mathematically, Herringzord, while you're bad mathematically, not literarily. Mathematically, not...
Well, you know what? He's a math magician, not an English magician.
I feel like... As a librarian, I have to say I didn't make this graphic.
But I'm glad someone spotted it after almost like 2 seasons.
After 2 seasons.
You know, we might have to we'll have to flag our new logo early then. At this point.
I
think what was
it? So it's interesting. So looking at things big ELO wise, so Fresh and Greenhorn, grouping them all together, we have Misspelled Tree, obviously, is right up the top, being our ELO winner last season. Coke Guys, not too far behind, but still like a good chunk behind. And then we have like a pretty big drop down to Liam and Amber, who, those 4 coaches are sitting on 1,000 plus, and then everyone else is sitting with kind of within striking distance of each other in the 900s. It's a little bit more of a closer game, though, in the Premier Division, where everyone's ELO. We essentially have striking sitting out front on 1098, and then we drop to XS on 1063, and almost every single person, bar one notable exception, is within 11 points of the person above and below. So it's actually really close in terms of ELO for the returning division. Yeah, Elo Farm Tree this season. Yeah, you've got so many points on the board there. go get him. I think the maximum you can make is
Also,
22.
Also, don't fall into the trap of thinking you can. That's gonna go well for you.
Yeah. As I recall, a very, very brave quote from one Phage at the start of the season. I got Tree first game. Easy win was the I think that game went. It was a close game. The scoreline.
It was a very fucking close game.
Was that the scoreline doesn't? Was the score? Was that one that ended 3-2? Was it the one that ended 4-2?
That was that was the one the season before.
Okay, gotcha.
What? Yeah, no, sorry. The three. There was the.
It was
I lost.
It was like a
by
4-2.
one.
Like it was a big one for the first time.
No, it was like it was a 4-1 in the first season, and then the next one was a 3-2. It was definitely better the second time round, and it was very, very close. But yeah, easy game.
It's also worth mentioning that Misspelled Tree, before she was ever playoffs champion, she was Stunty Cup champion as well. So she knows how to run the stunties, and that was with goblins as well. Yeah, we're going to see some fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have Thick Skull as well, so so they'll fit in just
Thick Skull goblins, like
about the bashy goblins,
Bonk bonk.
Man, I despise how long this is. Two-body ticket people. You'll get your chance, Waycaster. When it comes to stunty team, it's usually halflings or goblins at this point, right? I know. I'm not sure if gnomes will classify.
I think it's any team where the majority of the players are stunty, like stunty or titchy, and the only exception being big guys. Or with goblins, I guess, like technically there's secret weapons, but basically the idea.
That's a gimmick of goblins, though.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and they all have a gimmick. They all have a massive gimmick. All the stunty teams, like the Flings have their like super cheap chef, multiple trees. The goblins have secret weapons. You get to ogres and the ogres like a ton of the big guys, and then titchy only.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Blackhawks are closer to being a stunty team than lizards for sure. Lizards don't even get close to being a stunty team.
If you have Moving 8 by default, you're not stunty.
No, exactly.
Well, that's what we call bullshit. I'm looking at your stupid lizard moving 9 Agi 2+ is an abomination.
He's been an absolute menace during URE. Yeah, he's an abomination. This is a reason that I could win against a Lizard Mirror where they actually had Saurus playing, and I did not.
Look, if you're the only acceptable way to say playing stunties or lizards, you bring a Crocs and a lot of skinks, and that's it. No Saurus. That's the only exceptional way. Yep, there you go. Darby confirming it. Of course, Darby is never wrong.
I was going to say that is the way. That is the way that lizards count as stunties. they're all skinks plus Crocs.
It's an all or nothing approach,
Yeah.
And even then, that's kind of cheating too. Because imagine pulling that out against a halfling team.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Chameleons are the best, and I'm still annoyed that somebody fired their star chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
No idea who you're talking about.
I don't get why.
There's star chameleons?
Yeah, yours was a star. It won you games that you had no right to win.
It's just a rookie chameleon or chameleon with diving catch. They all have on the ball.
Because they're all stars. Oh, Christ. So...
I'll do it again.
Don't. This is why I can't support your team this season.
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess, Phage, are you looking at any specific teams to be big outstanders or upsets this season? Because we've seen a lot of Amazons and Norse come along as well.
Yeah,
are there any...
I expect that the Amazons are going to do very, very well.
I still had to get...
Which is not... I don't feel like it's a particularly hot take. I feel like... Yeah, straightforward defensive. My God, what a straightforward defensive hit and run. Anyway, but the other thing is, I think that the Norse is going to be more interesting because they've always had a much sharper. They've always been a real glass cannon team, and they've always been prone to breaking. Now they're a little bit I think they're probably better now. They've got some other options with the Valkyries, which are really weird pieces, but very good. So, I'll be interested to see who succeeds with the Norse teams and who doesn't. And how much of it's interesting. But I do think that the Zons are going to do incredibly well. I'd love the Halflings to do well. That would make me very happy.
I so believe in Mr. Monster. He's had a shocking run with his rats, but I want him to do well with Halflings. Not because I'm on the team, but just because I hate Halflings because they're the try-hard stunties, but I do respect people who play stunties over something like rats. If that makes sense.
Try-hard stunties.
They are. If you want to play a stunty that piques my interest, play Goblins.
Goblins. I'm interested in. I'd like to see how the Goblins go. Like you're always barracking for the Goblins.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think both Lordy and Amon's Underworld. I'm very keen to see how they do, because it's always fun to see them.
And I ran
obviously
another gauntlet in the Uruk. It was terrible. It was terrible.
I've also said that I think that I'm really keen on seeing how Tree goes with the Blorks.
I cannot stress that. I ran through 66% of the body Underworld and Rebel in that Uruk comp. It was ridiculous. So good news is, fresh teams are all seated. So we can chuck them up on the main screen now. We'll have a look at the teams, have a poke around saying that's quite nice, that's alright, and we can make our cold takes for at least the entire season, of course, where we will judge the entire season off the back of 2.5 games worth of content. And I think that is a fair and consistently accurate way to do things. If you don't. Excellent. So, and also it gives me time to. It gives me time to tickets to the other comps as well. Rel's doing this line. So, Rebel, fresh 1 of 1. Here we go. Mr. Monster, I wish you so much luck. You have a fun division, good sir. Division 1-1. It's Amon's Underworld, Boomer's Goblins, Mr. Monster's Halflings and North. So starting off with Amon's, who. Unfortunately for him, had the late reroll, but by rules means he has to end up in a Greenhorn division, but probably a kind one. Underworld, River Roga, no fan for him.
Look at all those snutlings.
A lot of ammunition.
Oh, this is going to be so fun.
So a lot of fans, a lot of TV, no
great.
2 rerolls.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. So this is an improvement, I think, on the original roster I saw that he put together. It now has an Apo and 6 of 7 fans, which I can get behind.
Yes. This
first time he built it, no Apo, no fans, which I think, was a mistake for sure. Whoa, we got a big raid.
Oh my god.
Hey, Baby Nut.
Baby Nut.
Great timing. And those. I don't know what, I guess the Nut community? I don't know what is he, collective fans,
Oh, he actually does have a name for them, but I can't remember what it is.
I'm not going to call them Nutters, but
The Nutters. I mean, Snotlings for fun, honestly. They're so good.
Snotlings, absolutely.
Snotlings.
Nutters is the name.
It is the Nutters.
Excellent.
Nutters.
So, maybe not, we have, your division has been drawn. I'll quickly go across to your div, so you've done the servers are rating us, so we'll quickly show your division quickly for this season, and the button will be pressed very shortly. No, because Rock 20, well, thank you for following, much appreciated. So, in the fresh division, you have an all-star comp. It is going to be Warecasters, Dwarves, Misspelled Tree, Rerun with the Black Orcs, BBL with the Orcs, and Aussie with the Amazons. So that is a pretty scary division. We'll get into a bit later on, but those are the coaches that you're playing against. Synergy as well, how we doing? But yeah.
Yes, you're with Misspelled Tree, who re-rolled into Black Orcs.
Yep. At least the scheduling's gonna be kind.
Yes, and you know what? You play him, and then don't worry about it for a while until there's only one double game you play, and that's a week 12 problem, not a week 1 problem. But in terms of this division, we're going into Goblins now, of course, being Rejo. Greenhorn team has the dirty players you can get, has sure hands on the Goblin. I love the build, no Apo. Yeah, exactly, double game. Yep, group to 4, you are correct, BB Nut, group to 4. And then after those 3 games, it gets redrawn again, and then again, and then again, and then your best over record, your over record depends on the tickets at the end of the season for playoffs. So yeah. The idea is to remove all the double matchups if possible, but still keep you matched against similar records through the season. So the top teams will play top teams earlier on, but also you're not punishing for playing well. Like,
yeah.
And last season we had some people playing multiple teams all the time. So that's not fun. I touched on that. I said that you picked the Curse Lizard team, now you're going for the absolute awesome Orcs team. This is an unbiased big Orc coach, of course, so ignore, don't pay attention. But
lizards aren't cursed.
His were.
Yeah, his were.
True.
No, that's true.
His were.
I have never seen. Look, I have never seen Morsaurus get permed in that little hit. Like, his team shouldn't get pit killed by Wood Elves twice in 5 games.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Oh my god, I just noticed the names of all the players in this team.
It's so good. I mean, it's all RNG taking the wheel. This is, again, I'm looking forward to seeing how BB goes with this team. Again, it's Goblins, pure Goblins at 800 TV. Has a sure hand, which is a godsend on this team. Dirty players, great. The Trolls need a bit of love, but that's fine. But I mean, it's all same for random generals, right? Trying to fish a dirty player, trying to fish a block, trying to fish a rest around something. This team's exceptionally good.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I'm playing Faster Than Light through again right now. Oh my, I'm so mad. I haven't finished a run in freaking months. It's so painful. Anyway, but also I noticed Boomer's going for the strat of being like trying to be 200 TV down on everyone else. Hasn't even taken an Apo to maximize that TV gap.
I don't care anything. Look, the only shit that you care about actually is probably get anything else. The Trolls redrawn and they get better.
Yeah, but I mean, like, straight up, like going for the inducement game with the Goblins, which I respect massively. Like, that's great. I love that. I'm here for it. It's fantastic.
I'm so keen on this team. He's been second he announced it like last season. He's on like Goblins. I'm like, fuck it, I'm in. Right, Mr. Monster. He's got flings. He's in a fun division. That is a jump. Hoping to. Does he have? That's wild. So the trees have a bit of XP, of course. You've got a diving catch. It's a jump up random and a diving catch random there.
Yep.
Again, it's halflings.
That's pretty good. I like that. Like,
are the 2 playoff winning coaches the only halfling hopefuls who haven't died?
Yes.
I mean...
Are you surprised? I see Yasmin with 3, and this team has played 4 games.
I swear the last time we looked at this team, I swear I wasn't a 2, so something's happened.
Again, this is real loss there. Again, loving that Super Bowl champions, one from season 1 and 2 are both the trees here as well, so big respect out there. But I am so keen to see Mr. Monster play these things.
You don't have meat raffles in Tasmania? What?
It's a different one.
That's a strange place.
They ruffle their cousins.
Oh.
And
last of all, we have Amber Hikari with
Amber.
That is gonna be.
Listen, you better fucking do well. you better have a hell of a first.
You better.
What do you mean? She's playing that game, getting chefs out and max bribed every single game.
True, absolutely true. Yeah. But
also, and
there's no fanatic on the Goblins yet. Like
there will be. You're gonna get. This is buy Morgan. This is buy Varg instead. Like,
what is a beer ball?
The beer ball is. The beer ball is so good. The beer ball is amazing.
It stands them back up.
Yeah. On a 5+. So, good news is North Lineman is still great for randoms. A beer, so they run around and they pick up North Lineman or any player who falls down on a 5+. It's ridiculous.
There you go,
but I'm gonna get it early. My no, that's fine. Go away, Darby. My early contender for the Papanasi Legacy achievement is gonna be Forced in Red Eye with the single mighty blow in the division full of stunt team. So.
Oh, but the niggling injury, the like prime target for the stomp. So
Something's of aura.
Niggles don't matter.
No,
Yeah.
They make you go supernova. Or something of aura is actually the best way to describe a beer ball.
Yeah. No, but yeah. Basically, the idea is, as you see it happen, you're like, oh, like yeah, no, it's pretty strong. If your player just like gets knocked down and the beer ball just makes them stand straight back up again, so they can punch back, like that's
Are we
nuts.
clearing M&Gs? That's the thing I need to check with Zord about. Because there is an M&G on this team for the Greenhorn team. I have to confirm with Zord if we are, because that pushes his team out to what's that math 1150. Let me check.
1150
is fine.
is still fine.
Oh, no,
it's
it's
200. It's 1250.
No,
That's
I'm not.
yeah.
I know that. I'm more concerned about the inducements they're giving out.
Oh yeah.
Good point.
You go
Well,
from
but
giving 200 now 350 to a Goblin or a Halfling team. Or even to an Underworld team. That's a bad time.
Yeah.
But that's a them problem.
Well,
Yep.
You're going with four game Norse, and all of a sudden Morg's on the pitch.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Boy.
So
Oh,
French
boy.
That's terrifying.
of course. Now we're looking. Yeah, we used to never clear. Yeah, I think we did it last season, but I want to confirm with Zord before I make any changes because also he's the one I refer to. It is the first of the Amazons. It is a Cuckoo Club. It is Fires. He has been waiting and threatening to reroll with Zons for the last 2 seasons, and they came out and he goes, "Okay, I'm not keeping my team anymore. We're going Zons." So the Assassins are gone.
Yeah.
I still hate Strength 4 defensive, and one with Blodge fucking sucks.
Yep. Already
Terrible.
3 blodge on the board.
Oh, it's the first of Richard Passmores. Let's go!
What? No! Wow. He's in fresh. I can't even kill it.
But you can just curse him on the sidelines.
Well, I know who I'm not cheering
Also-
for this season.
Also, another thing I'd like to point out, the Python Warrior, actually really good set of skills, like out of the box.
Yes.
For 80k
On the
on the
ball.
ball pass and safe pass is
Yeah, it's look,
pretty
it's
good.
It is. It's not. You're right. It's not great, but trying to find like the assist. Not many
Yeah.
teams have a strength 4 and an assist option if they just wall it up.
Yeah. It makes they can stand in the middle of a wall of Zons and be very, very annoying to move.
Yeah, it makes me very.
It's
sad.
good. Yeah, no, it is good. The blitzers are good with hit and run. Like that's a neat skill.
I'm so Boomer. I'm actually like against you here. I think a lot of people complain about how orcs are taking over. They're really hard to play against. It's mainly because everyone's spamming guard on it. You know what gets rid of guard? Defensive. And it doesn't matter that it's only on your turn. If you can remove guard when you're doing blocks, then yeah, that's good.
Because what it can do is a lot of the bash teams, obviously with the guard, they like to then stand up in your face, right? Base up.
Uh-huh.
They base up on things with defensive, and it's like, all right, well, doesn't help them. They just get punched back. They can't punch first.
Oh yeah, the other way around.
Yeah.
It
works on their turn. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm going, I had to play against, I can't remember who it was who had the ghoul with defensive, and they stuck the ghoul with defensive in between 2 mummies. Do you know how hard it was to punch anything in that line because the mummies had guard as well? Like, it's a great skill because it's so hard. I have to dedicate so much to that line. It might have been maybe. No, it wasn't you because you were playing Ultimate Alliance. Anyway, no, maybe it was. Anyway, it was good. It was a really annoying stuff to deal with. And now you're taking the defensive and putting it on the Jaguar Warrior, who I imagine can also get guard. Like, imagine hitting anything standing next to the Jaguar Warrior, which has defensive and guard. Like, it gets really difficult to deal with really fast.
Yeah.
Well, it gets extra good. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a skill that you just get to have for free. Great. Like, it's one of those skills. It's amazing when you get it for free. So, yeah, no, I like I said, I think that I'm very keen to see how the Amazons do. I expect them to do extremely well. I'm going to be interested to see how they get built. And yeah, see.
Sorry, this is me trying to tick at the same time, unsuccessfully.
No, that's cool. I can just keep waffling if you need me to.
ReBBL, it is now the first of our orcs. It's Mad Eye returning with the White Boys. And it is your pretty stock standard orc team. I know it's a good spread of development actually. The Biggins were great on development for a couple of games too. Nearly with block.
Yeah.
It's a really nice actually that's a really nice spread of skills.
6 fans, so the next reroll will be coming in no time at all. With the Apo already bought, which is awesome. 4 Biggins, 4 Blitzers, 3 regular Linos, SPP spread everywhere, so in a couple of games there'll be just skills popping up all over the joint.
There's a world
he's going to have a burst.
with a good game. Though you can, if the game goes on week 1, you could have 3 block blockers. Like Kaz MVP, and there's 3 blockers, and that's a scary proposition for any team to try.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, Darby. Like, if he gets some room, he wants to feed those Biggins TDs. For sure. Alright. Ready for the next team, XS, when you go to SAC?
It is Coke Guy, former Super Bowl champion. The Orcs have been retired, and the Norths are here to play. And
yeah.
Only one beer, but Max fans, double Ulfs as well. You've got the Valkyrie of Bloods already there. The Mighty Boy Norse Lyman is pretty hot. No, Zerka. Ooh.
No Zerkas for Coke Guy. I think he was talking about not wanting as many Frenzy. That many Frenzy to start off with.
That feels like...
Which I can respect, but
It's also... what is that ribbon down the bottom there that he has? Is that a competition winning?
It's the what's it called?
Oh, okay. Jeez, I've just never noticed that until just now. Anyways, it's also not a bad idea being a little bit lower on TV. Big difference between Bubble 2 and Bubble 3. Bubble 3 inducements are fantastic star players, so lighter on the Frenzy. He's still got the 2 Valkyries. One of them's like level 3. It looks really good.
Yeah, already has Blodge. Disgusting.
I mean, Blodge, Strip Ball, Pass, Dauntless, Catch. Why is it a better bloody Noble Blitzer?
Well, we know the actual answer to that. Right?
Yeah. Power creep.
Well, Synergy, luckily me and Darby don't have bombers to induce.
You'd also just be lower TV than other people, and that would also help.
Nah, that's a me problem. And the last of the Norse, at least, coming up now, is the Liam Coulson, also rolling with the Colourful Vikings. I see an Agi Valkyrie. What on earth is that in a green?
Oh, shit. Look at him.
Are you...
Oh my god.
Agi Valkyrie plus a Mighty Boy Yeti and a Wrestle Valkyrie. Can someone please explain?
What the hell?
Amazing.
Okay, well, the team to beat everybody.
I mean, Liam's Norse in the past has been scary. Like, he's done really good Norse in Blood Bowl 2, but holy jeez, that's he's starting off well.
Yeah. Yeah. The good news is everybody gets to induce bombers against it, so there you go. But damn,
it looks like he's just been smashing teams.
Yeah.
I mean,
only one. Oh, yeah.
Best MVP is great. Took tackle. I
mean, listen, he's got some stuff on it. That's for sure.
That's a great pull, SPP.
Yeah.
That's an MVP. That's an MVP there for him too. He had 8 SPPs, so he's gotten 12.
He already had
Nah,
Where
it's
did you get
showing up after the fact, unfortunately. But
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
12
yeah.
SCP in 2 games.
Wow,
I guess we
yeah.
got after this one here. Another perm MVP is great.
Very, very impressive.
Yep, there you go. 22 SCP after a couple of games. So he's either farming passes or he's getting.
It's just really, really impressive. The thing is now with the oh god,
I'm just sorry.
that just makes that Valkyrie so good at sacking the ball.
Yeah, you can look at the player stats.
So he's gotten 3 touchdowns and
An injury inflicted?
nah, it's only now a break.
No.
I'm trying to see. He's blitzing with him, which is great. I'm trying to see passes. 7 passes. Fucking hell. Fuck you, Liam.
4 catches.
How?
There we go.
How do you farm on it passing 3+? Oh,
With no fear is how you do it.
clearly, obviously, that's ridiculous.
Yep.
There you go. Well, that will do it.
Yeah, go for it. Just
Yuck.
Absolute filth. Well, that explains why I hate that.
amazing. Yep. Hey, everyone has have their target now. You know, we don't have official bounties anymore, but there you go.
So now looking at the last of the fresh divisions here. It's our Greenhorn, the purist. We are bringing up, we hope, those dwarven buggers. Looks. They do get SCP, yeah. They do get SCP for throwing something. That is something that's quite lovely. Yes, they should. So we got double. We got 1 runner, 2 slayers, 1 blitzer, and a lot of linemen. Max rerolls. So if we're going for the double troll slayer option instead of the double blitzer or double runner, which I don't hate because you got to try and develop your AG3 slowly, and it gives you means.
I think he's trying to maximize tackle and pseudo tackle, aka frenzy, to destroy
Tempted to take the death roller.
all of the Amazons.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. It's just,
It sounds like you hate it though.
I love double blitzers because you need them immediately for it, but I understand why going double troll slayers to get your maximum MVPs and going. To me, it's just a lot of armor, right? Armor 9+. But see, I understand the strength 4, the Dauntless makes sense. I understand it entirely, yep. But guard is your friend.
Oh, the troll slayers can get guard if they really want to.
Yeah, misspelled tree with 2 rerolled Black Wolves.
Yes, Troll 2 rerolls, 4 Goblin Bruisers, going light on the roster. We've got 5 of 7 fans, so that's good.
But you're just buying bodies for them. You got all heavy strength.
So now the trained troll, that's a 3+ loner roll, right?
He's a good.
Yeah.
He's only a 3+ rather than 4.
Yep.
Still
Cool.
wait usually. Still wait, but
Yeah.
We all know 3+s are harder to roll than 4+.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, every roll's a 4+. Either it works or it doesn't. But
Also, great naming scheme.
Hybrid guy is a great name. I know you're a big fan of Archie's rivals.
So and that's grab and is that grab or armbar? I forget.
No, it's
grab.
It's
and
grab.
roll.
Yeah.
I want to have a quick word with Tree. As a Australian competition, my mind is kind of offensive when Vegemite.
Yeah,
is
where's Vegemite? Yeah. It
She
doesn't
did
really
it on
make sense
purpose.
going for the second best, or hell, even third best maybe. There's Aussiemite too. You can't forget that.
Aussiemite's
my
playing his
God.
odds, don't worry. But right, big one of course, bring him his orcs. Again, this is the team of how I built my orcs, and I had great success. Also, I'm loving the kit. The orange and the orange and black look great. Stripes.
Yeah, little tigers.
Yeah.
But has a goblin there for carrying the ball and handing the ball off to the bigger ones there. A diesel, potentially, I don't know. And then I love this build. I swear by this build. Yeah, there's no fan factor, but you got everything you need. And then the first purchase you buy is Yakko, then you buy the 12th man, and you're done. It's great. Just don't do like what I did and had a big and die in the first game. They got a few casualties, and I was very sad.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of getting that, of dropping a reroll and getting that third orc lineman in there and then spending the rest on fans.
It's just a goblin give does so much more than the orc lineman does.
Yeah, but then you have to put a big unblocker on the line.
Yes, but you just put the worst one. Or I'd rather put a blitzer on the line than a big one because they're cheaper and harder level. Blitzers you come with block already out the gate, so they're fine. You pick the one you don't, and then you pick the one you don't like the most.
Yeah. But yeah, all valid builds.
Yeah, but I mean they're orcs; they're gonna be great. Even
exactly.
bad orcs are still great teams.
Yeah, you saw what Sebstar did.
And now we got Ozzy, of course, his Amazons. It looks like a pretty stock standard build. It's we've got the 2 warriors, 2 piranha warriors. No, we got the 1 thrower, and then a whole bunch of line women. And again, you have defensive.
Lots of fans, lots of rerolls.
Is there any block in this division? There's only orcs have blocked, right? On dwarves, of course. But
no, we got dwarves.
Yeah, how could I forget?
And tackle.
Yeah, but you have Dauntless Webcaster. 2 of it, actually. So you're fine. I despise Zons, but I love Aussie, so I'm very torn. So, we've seen our divisions at least. I'm going to ask you guys for your cold takes. Both overall for the groups we have now. And also overall for the entire comp.
Okay. Well, we doing groups first?
So we'll do groups. So out of the group 1 where we have, I'll bring it back up. The group 1 where we've got... Here we go. Good loads. When we have Amon, Boomer, Monster, and Amber, aka the fun one.
Yep.
The one
Amber's got this one. Big Elo saying Amber's got this one.
Alrighty. I am going against my heart of Underworld, and I'm picking Boomer here. I think I am so keen to see how he does with goblins. I'm so keen.
But you said you'd always back the Underworld.
But he's also re-roll from Green Hunter, and the Abbot of me can't let that go.
Yeah, so I'm really torn because I feel like obviously Amber's in an amazing spot, really solid team. I think that Boomer's got a really good strat of just being the lowest TV, such that he just induces amazing stuff. I'm gonna throw it in for Amon though. I think that he's got the TV balance and to actually do some really good work with it. So I'm gonna go with Amon, the Underworld.
We picked everyone but Mr. Monster.
Then prove us wrong. Put that on your heart.
It just means that we've just cursed everybody except Mr. Monster.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Worth noting, before Monster came on stream, XS Monster said you were playing the tryhard stunties.
I stand by it. Flings are the tryhard stunties. We compared to goblins, they are. Their big guys don't have liner. Therefore, better.
All right.
Do they? That's...
That's right. You think about it, they don't.
Yeah. But this is what I mean, Boomer. Like, you got to flip that coin. Sometimes it doesn't go so well.
Right. Big fan of Fighter Zons. Is it Fighter Zons or is it Liam the stupid Norse?
Big Elo has Coat Guy.
Yeah, I know that. Because he's also he's the second best Norse.
I gotta go. I gotta throw it. I gotta agree with Fires here. I gotta throw it on for Liam.
You know what?
He pilots those things well, and they're ridiculous.
A forgiving man. I reckon Fires wins the division easy.
Whoa, he's saying easy.
He used
Who said
E-word.
Easy last season at the beginning of...
I reckon
what happened when that
It's
happened?
it's usually me, and I'm usually wrong.
I think Fires has it. It's a foregone conclusion, actually, for Fires. Giving you the caster's curse of a lifetime. There's only 3 Norse Wordcasters, so you're fine. Admittedly, you don't play any straight away, so you might play them all at once. Who knows? That'd be great.
Yeah.
But no, I generally think Fires and Zons have the tools. There's no tackle early on, so and he's the Zon is out of the gates with the most. There's only one dwarf, and you can't play him in a row. You only play him. I mean, you could potentially play Warecaster twice, but that's a 1/11 chance, and you know it's more based on your record. But we'll see how that looks. But
it's going to happen now that you said that, though.
Probably. It's with 3 Lodge and a lot of strength, and in a vision that he has the strength to bully the small Norse, and he has the ability to disengage from the orcs. I think he's got it. I genuinely think he's got it. And last one, good luck in Division 3. We've got 4 great coaches. 3 and 4 great coaches. Sorry, Ozzy.
Only 3 great coaches.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm going... How can I go past a redemption tour? BB Nut, you are XS's pick to win the group. I'm sorry for your team.
Well, I don't really have to say who I've got in this division, who Big Elo has in this division.
To be the Super Bowl champion and run-up champion.
Yeah, we only just recently did the Elo Awards, so
yeah.
In that case, how are we feeling?
I'm gonna throw it in for Aussie.
Ooh.
Yes, yes, please, Synergy. Yes, please. Because that's why I can't do the ticketing for Premier Division, because a lot of teams still in redraft, and I can't ticket them when they're in the redraft. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh, I didn't know that. I should probably leave.
Didn't know that either.
No,
leaving now.
I just found out now. I'm like, I can't play any of these teams. I'm like, because it's still in the redraft. And the only one I could ticket was Seb, who hadn't done his redraft yet.
Okay, good.
Yeah, once you've done the redraft, just leave it. And that was, I didn't know it either, but I wish you the best of luck, Workers. So I wish you the best of luck. So now it comes down to, folks, overall 12 games. What are we feeling here?
Oh, it's Tree. Big Elo's got Tree for it, for sure.
It's Tree. Okay. Yep.
I think that Liam's going to be right up there with those Norse.
So you reckon Liam for you for your first place?
I reckon, yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll run it down from top to bottom, and then you just give me throw me out.
Yeah.
Throw me out.
Yeah. A number. Okay. A person. A player. Coach.
Because otherwise we're all going to get mixed up, and then that's what it is. So we'll start off with. Okay, where are we at? No, why am I doing this? It's just. Well, I'm doing it for love of the game, of course, but. As we all are. We all love Blood Bowl to some extent. I'm not sure what that extent is, but.
Love and hate is a spectrum, after all.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So, we're looking at Amon's Underworld. How are we feeling?
10th.
10th. Okay.
I'm gonna
All
say
official Big Elo numbers coming out from me.
Yes.
6th.
6 is there. I reckon 6. I reckon it's Underworld. I love Underworld, but there's a lot of North. So I'm gonna put 8th. 8th out of 12 feels like a good number. Averages at 8 for there as well. Aussies Zons. How are we feeling?
11th for Big Elo.
Yep.
God, this is when I start getting myself into trouble.
I'm going 7th. I reckon
Already.
Mid-table. Aussies probably a bit out of.
Yeah. I think that's a fair call. I'm gonna say 8th.
It's just the joy of phase going off. What number?
Just to be different.
Yeah. BB9's Orcs. I've got him 3rd.
I'm gonna say 5th.
6th for Big Elo.
So he rounds out an average of 5, roughly 4.6. Warecaster and the Dwarves. I've got Warecaster with Dwarves 6. Mid-table.
4th. I'll put him in 4th.
4th. And
Elo's got him at 5th.
5th. Right, it comes out and bang on 5. Tree with the Black Orcs.
1st.
3rd.
I love Tree. I hate the team. 10th.
Oh.
Yeah. Coke Guys Norse.
2nd.
7th.
I reckon I'll chuck on cheeky 5th. You got Fire Saisons. I've got him coming outright 1st.
8th.
second.
Oh, first contender comes. Kari's Norse.
Oh, that's where I have to make bad choices. 9th.
No, yeah.
Because I filled up everything above that.
You have 1 and 10. You have 1, 10, 11, 12.
I know, yeah.
There's a lot of...
I do this every season. I'm really optimistic about everybody, and then I
else.
realize I don't have enough space. So whoever's at the bottom of the list just goes down the bottom by default.
Yeah, I'm actually following Game Grade 9. I reckon that they've got a really tough first group. How's Eli feeling?
4th for Amber Lightbringer.
Wow.
Whee!
I'm a big fan. Mr. Liam Coulston, where do you see him?
First.
3rd.
Yeah.
I've got him 4th. Mad Eyes Orcs. I'm only saying 12th because I can't put Mr. Monsters for last, and my last second.
I'm the same. Yeah.
9th.
No, I love his Orcs, but I just prove me wrong. Mr. Monsters Halflings.
10th.
12th.
I've got 11th. And last of course, Boomermojos and the Goblins. I've gone 2nd place. I believe.
You know what? If I'd done this differently, it would have been a different order. But that's okay. This is. It's all good. 11th.
7th.
Hey, look at that. Right down the middle.
What I can do is I can sort this out. Can I sort it? So overall, we've got Fias as our top pick. It's Liam as a top pick at 2.6, Fias as second at 3.6 as an average. Then we've got a 3-rate tie: BB Nuts, Misspell Tree, and Coke Guy at 4.6. Then we've got Warecaster at 5th, we're on 5, Boomer on 6.6. We've got Aim on an 8, Aussie 8.6, and then Mad Eye Monster on 11 each. So, those are our cold takes. Now, frustratingly enough, I have to actually do it this way in ReBBL.net. Annoying. But it is what it is, and it was what it was. So, to be proved to teams, because I love redrafting. Anyway, so, we'll look at the Premier Division, of course. It's Seb, it's Brutomat, it is Phage having a mouth stroke, and so Seb, Brutomat is here somewhere. Oh god, do I have to do this one? This one down.
Those links don't work.
They probably
do.
They probably do. You know, that's a great.
They
shout,
all
Phage.
very much do.
It's like I spent all the work getting it organised, and I don't end up.
I swear those are hyperlinks, unless you just like formatted them to be blue with an underline.
I just copy and pasted it outright because I figured that one there. So, Sebstar, it is Orcs this year. Yeah, I do all the formatting and I don't end up fucking using it. Like, this is why I'm not doing. So, Seb, massive season last one with the Orcs. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guard, and obviously the Sinky Power Driver is. Dirty Player is the star of this team, but he has one might have tackled, throws a block, he has a goblin, comes in, hasn't redrafted yet, but I don't suspect he's not going to be able to afford anything. Team is strong. Team is very strong. Coach is exceptional. Has block all round.
Wait.
The only thing I can poke is probably the Biggins, but 2 of them are closing in on their 2nd level already, and one of them is closing on a 3rd. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I want to watch Grey King Cleats, the piling on sneaky get dirty player, actually do stuff. So, yeah, I am looking forward to see this thing play.
Me less so.
I'd really like to not play it first. I'll be honest.
Look, that can be alright. It's a one and done. Just take your pile on medicine, and then the rest of the season's a spoonful that goes down well.
Has this team redrafted yet?
Not yet. There's still no cash up top there. A lot of cash, by the way.
So,
but yeah, it's Orcs. They'll be able to
Orcs
redraft pretty much everything.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
And he also won a lot of games.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if he loses half of that, he'll be fine.
He could have no cash on hand, and I'm certain he'd be fine just based off the sheer games he did. That's a big brain play to highlight these best players.
Yeah,
I love it.
You're assuming that I'm gonna have less TV than him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He probably can.
No, I won't.
No,
I don't.
Phage has the highest TV in Big O by about, what, like
think
300.
What's your TV?
Wait, seriously?
Are you 1700?
No, I'm 1400 now.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh, you're 1400 now. Last time I looked, you were
I'm
18.
yeah, that was
1435.
pre-redraft. I didn't know. Yeah,
Yeah, it was pre-redraft.
Yeah, I'm more than you.
Okay.
I'm more than you, which may be
There we
hard.
go.
Right. Up next, of course, we have the Russian role who just did his redraft. Team looks a little barren, but of course it is a victim of the redraft from the season. But he's got the core of it, of course. He's got the staff throw, the moving 7 throw. He's got, obviously, the moving 9 catcher. He kept the Ogre. I will, after the stream, you gotta wait, unfortunately. I've got to be fair.
Holding him hostage.
Yeah. Yeah, now whose dinner was late now, right? But you have Hate to Be, of course, a legendary blitzer, who is closing in on legend status, and that's a bunch of rookies. So he's dirt cheap at 12.25, but what he has is fantastic.
Yeah. It's really good. It's running like an elf team.
Ogre halfway to guard, which is a weird thing after having so long getting block. But it's a rough one with no guard humans.
That was a 240. That Ogre cost 240.
But if you're committing to it and building a team around it, I understand.
Oh yeah. The other thing is, I've said it before. The star players are really freaking good.
Yes.
So if he goes in against our team, he goes up against me. He has 210. He can get what's his name?
Zug.
The dwarf one.
Oh, the Iron Jaw. Strength 4.
Grom. Yeah. No. Grom Brindle. Was that his name?
Yeah.
Grumbrindle.
You know, the white dwarf. The one is a coach.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Or the Iron Jaw or Zug or like that makes up for all the difference in almost every circumstance, I find. So it's not a bad thing to be lean with the core.
No. Does it make up for strength 4 movement 8 blitzer with blodge?
In some cases, maybe.
So Phage at 14.35. The blockers got better. The blitzer got better. The killer got better, who is again closing in a legend himself. And
yep.
The team's looking great, honestly. We
got
good. Legally distinct Passmore as well. We are Zord Games. And yeah, a lot of block accurate throws, so the actually can pass well as well, and you can pass more. This is great.
Yeah, that's where do you think his name came from? It certainly wasn't named after the greatest thrower that Big O has ever known. Yeah. No. Listen, this team is really, really solid.
Oh, please, Darby.
No Ogre, and
Matt, if you can put it as Passmore Eternal, I will actually pay you. Like, just follow like Passmore Eternal. I can't spell Eternal, but you know.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Listen, it's very good. I'm very happy with the state it's in, and I don't think I'll miss the Ogre. So.
No, I'm looking forward to seeing how. Thank you, Zord, bless you. It's been a long day. In trail, no. Yeah, these are all have to be hired, by the way. Forever. But I reckon your team looks great. And last of all, we got dwarves. I respect the sidestep Troll Slayer. That's a power.
That's so gross. God damn. I love it.
So Troll Slayer with a mighty blow, sidestep. You've got a blitzer with guard sidestep, guard mighty blow, guard blitzer, a blodge runner, and 3. So you have 5 guard on this team now.
That's just great. Hasn't
redrafted yet, but again, same thing. He's dwarves. He doesn't have much cash, but he has a lot of. But he does have a lot of wins. Yeah.
Yeah,
so he'll be fine.
I said this last season, and it goes for this season as well. Like, playing a dwarf team sucks, but playing a dwarf team with a really good coach behind it really sucks.
I'm not looking forward to playing this team. I dumped it last season, but I don't think I'll be so lucky.
If I can get weirdly seeing this team makes me know exactly who I want to play when. I don't want to play Seb first, but I also really don't want to play this team first because I'd like to have a bench for both of those teams. So
it would be nice.
Ooh.
But yeah, so how are we feeling in terms of that division? My money, I'm gonna chuck it on to FaZe because I'm gonna throw him under the bus early.
What is that? Phage, Matt, Seb, and Striking. Striking's actually sitting at the top of the returning coaches by pretty much almost the only coach with any margin on the other coaches. Beautiful. So yeah, Striking.
Yeah, like, listen, it's just scary. Okay, so I said this before, buddy. Every time I've played Matt, it's been a hell of a contest. I haven't played Seb, but yeah, the team scares me, and I haven't played Striking either. But again, the dwarves are very scary.
Well, there's your gift package to the rest of Big O.
You know what? I will say that I will win it.
Excellent. See, I backed you.
Ooh.
Right.
Because I have not yet failed to proclaim that I will win every season. Every season I'll say.
Are you two going for the broken clock strategy that you'll be right eventually?
Oh yeah. Eventually I'll be correct. You know, maybe everyone else will stop playing Blood Bowl first, but you know, eventually.
Default.
Using the same strategy as I used when I was like in year 4 and I entered the 100 meters butterfly. Only 2 people entered that race. You know I was getting a ribbon.
Oh yes, that's just modern problems require modern solutions. There, clearly. Speaking of modern problems, we have kind of the heart attackers. The only chaos we have here gone is the troll has been rehired. It looks like he had a Minotaur and he said, "No, I want the troll instead." But you've got a handful of warriors. It looks like block mighty blow, block random pro, which isn't a terrible one, honestly. Block outright and a rookie. Couple of good linemen in there too. That is, what is that? Foul appearance. And tentacles is
tense.
Not great.
I mean, it's the random mutations.
So he blocks your hands is not random, wrestles not random, but big hand on a random is fantastic.
Yep. Nice little retriever.
And he's cheap. 1330 for a lot of strength 4 and 2 money blows. Not the most reliable, but you have still got those 4 lads of block and every blitzer on a chaos team is strength 4, so it'd be interesting.
Put 2 heads on that thing and it's going to be great.
Yeah. 2 hands, extra arm as well, and then gold. I do love me some mutation bullshit.
Yeah.
Actually, is that a big guy? No, that is the running guy. That is. Oh, it's an ogre now.
Ogre.
Oh, it used to be the troll. Now he's gone for an ogre instead.
Okay. I mean,
I like the ogre.
It's a bit more expensive, but also he's got a bit of he's less unreliable because he doesn't need a friend always with him. So you get a bit more flexibility. So because I know a few times in the last season he got caught out into the troll by himself, the ogre doesn't have that issue.
No.
Alrighty, up next we've got it is Scream is Shamble, it is a nude, and this is a really nice looking undead team. Oh,
yeah, it is.
Oh, that's his post redraft. What a bench! Oh god, 14-30 with a 15-player roster. Yes, please.
God damn, that's a team that's scary to play into.
Yeah.
Got the DP.
Dirty player, check. Random tackle, random dirty player, chosen block. Has Frenzy Ghoul. I love Frenzy Ghoul. Saving for the stat. Yeah, Frenzy Ghoul absolutely W. See, same wavelength, mate.
Yep.
Blood Step Show Hands, probably saving for a stat on the Ghoul. Yeah. Killer White, tackle mighty bow is fantastic. Only 1 guard, but it has the block mummy and it looks like a fresh mummy. You know.
Yeah, this looks like a team that's built for fouling. With that many, regen pieces sitting on a bench, like he can just stomp every single turn.
Webcaster, you would be referred to as an unappreciated artist in your time.
Ahead of your time, man. It happens. It happens.
Look, I didn't like the leap guild, but it worked. It's another team. It's gonna win games. The games, and this season isn't overly too much bashed. Now that said, Newt does play one of the biggest strength teams in the Chaos early, so that might be problematic, but they also don't have a lot of guard. Like, in terms of, like, what's the bash look like for Big O-wise? So, Orcs is a tough one for Newt. Dwarves might be tough because he ran into them last season. Phage has a bit of guard, but not that much strength. I mean, he has, obviously, the Griff. Yeah, Karnov has strength. Richard, of course, has a lot of strength. Dirt Teeth has strength. And that's about it. There's only a handful of teams that are going to really bully him. And then, you know, the rest are great. And you do have that deep bench and fouling. And of course, if you lose the fouling match, you still can induce players, right? Like, even if you drop 3 players, you have a bench 1, you can induce something for about 120k. That's fantastic value.
Yep.
And again, 4 ghouls mean this team is fast as well. Ooh.
Yeah. I think he's got a chance.
Yeah, looking forward to
And he's got great names now, which means they're all going to live.
Yeah,
the team's finally going to start performing.
Mm-hmm.
It is Kindred the Scream Queens, and this is probably the bashiest team in this group. 30 players think you get triple Marty Blow. I hate it.
Yep.
Yep.
Murder Dark Elves.
Yep. So, you know what? One team I don't want to see first? The triple tackle Mighty Blow. You know what I'm probably going to see first? The triple tackle Mighty Blow.
Yeah, this is a team that kills skinks, so I'm
This is
on
a team that
your
kills a
side
lot
with
of
this
things. I don't
one.
mean just skinks. I think skinks is a generous term. This is, again, Kindred, of course, a very regular in the Golden Boot Awards. You know, I'm surprised you didn't go guard on, say, Trinity. But I understand.
I mean, you'll get guard if you keep on killing things, so...
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I understand getting a backup to the Witch Elf, because the Witch Elf can catch us down, but a third one seems egregious. I mean, that LOS is going to be disgusting to survive. Yeah, Ripley, yeah, that's a good shot. Ripley actually is closing in on guard as well. There's a lot of SVP forward here too. So, worth mentioning, of course. Is Domino saving up for a stat-up again, or how are we looking for that one there? Because you had 24 in the bank there. I think it's 28 is what you're saving for. Is that moving up or a passing up, or what are you feeling whilst you're in chat?
So remember, Kindred had the passing up on his other.
So he sacked that. It looks like he sacked that one
Didn't he?
instead.
Yeah. I know. But like that could be another thing, right?
Yeah.
Build a new thrower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
potentially. I mean, so it's
Yeah.
cash going to throw. I mean, it's going to be a
Fair
bad
enough.
season. I know he had a rough one last season, but it's looking forward to seeing how he bounces back. And he's a way to start it off there. And my elves, look at them now for the last time whilst they're healthy. I have a high CB at 17 at 1475, but I have a bench of 1. I have 3 catches who are all healthy, and one of them got better for an armor bust, and I have some skilled linemen and a very quick thrower, and I am afraid of this division.
Yeah, they're in prime position to get straight up murdered by Kindred.
Yes. I was going, I have 6 dodge, and I look at that, and I'm like, oh, great. It's a 2-to-1 ratio to dodge to tackle Mighty Blow. That's not a good ratio. That's a real bad time. Usually you want like 11-to-1 ratio. Like if you're playing against other elves, like you can only blitz so much, but he's just so much tackle Mighty Blow. But I digress. I'm confident. I always back myself, and I like the fact that my team is actually in the division to do well. So you know what? I'm going to back myself to win this group, because you know what? Ab and abuse reigns supreme, as always.
Yeah.
Am I
Well,
still here?
who else is in this division again?
Newt,
Oh,
and
I think my computer's fucked.
big
Give me a
bench.
sec.
It's a bench of 1.
back.
It's just because I positioned it. I only got 12 players, just because I spaced them out a bit better.
Yeah.
So I'm not. a
So,
monster.
Elo's got excess for this one as well, which
by
just
striking.
means that he's
striking.
he's the one to farm.
Thanks, man. I won't forget this. One to farm. As if last season wasn't one to farm as well, where, you know, we rolled from orcs into lovely pro elves, and everyone's like, oh, we'll die success, you know. It's alright. Phage, how you feeling, man?
Phage was saying a second ago that something on his computer died.
Excellent. Unrelated incident. So we'll get back to him shortly. Looking at group number 3, starting off with Richard's Castlemania. I believe a agent has just I don't say easy win because I know better. I have to roll the dice. No, I've been thinking agents of Richard has gone up to his house and given her a subpoena. That's what's drawn away at this point. After turned
That's
out
probably it.
legally distinct was not legally distinct enough.
Nope.
There he goes. Going away
and he's out.
Yeah. Well, that's ominous. But how are you feeling? You had a really great last game in the Euro.
Yeah. I had 2 great. I had 3 out of 4 of my URE games were really good. Unfortunately, they weren't so good for Newt and my opponents. But yeah, this is the best my team has ever looked. Full stop.
About to say, this looks better than your season last redraft.
Yes, this is insanely good. Yellow Brick Road is an absolute menace, and now he's got Sprint and 13 SBP. He's going to be able to pick another skill very soon.
Sidestep or
in the
skill feed? What are you feeling?
Oh god.
What are you saying?
I feel like Sidestep's better with the new way rerolls work. Yeah, so it's probably going to be Sidestep then Sure Feet, but we'll see how we go. In the Sack's got a level pending that I can take after game 1, so he's going to get even better.
As well.
Yep, Drop in the Ocean is 1 away from getting blocked. Like,
lineup as well.
I'm feeling great.
Oh my god, all these Saurus. Oh, you tell them all these Saurus are close to leveling. Also, you're how are you 5 TV less than me? This team feels like that's scary. And Richard got better. He had a niggle last season. He got better, which is absolutely. So, Phase, I was saying, who's your pick to win the group? The second group, by the way.
So I got a little bit distracted by my computer kind of buzzing loudly, and then all the screens turning off. So
I'm concerned that you're being subpoenaed by Richard because your password wasn't legally distinct enough.
No, he still hasn't found me.
So the division was Excess, Newt, Karnov, and Kindred.
Tough choice, I think, between Kindred and Excess.
Fucking do it.
Kindred, I think.
Excellent.
Got him.
Can't be cursing you. Cursing you.
I could not take another season of a curse. But again,
Sure you could.
And I hope you play Mr. Buzz soon to finish the job he started.
Yeah.
Speaking of people finishing the job, one of your nemesis, I guess, both your team.
Yeah. Fucking hell, this team.
Yeah, and I played this team with Orcs. He did the same thing to me. It is not to fair, and this team is still around and still disgusting. And after redraft, the big guys remain. That is such a great troll. It's a troll. It is a troll. Bebop got cycled. No, Bebop
cycled. Yeah.
Cycled. Yeah. No, he's on SPP.
No, got 2 SPP. Oh, got kept.
Yeah, must have got a new one. And then Green on Rocksteady stayed. Block, guard, claw, troll.
Incredible. Like, yeah, so this is one of those teams that you look at, you're like, it doesn't look that, like, fine. It doesn't look that good. And then you play, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
What the fuck?
He still has, I mean, it looks like he's Renegade, his Dark Elf died. Because I remember this being Agi 1 before. It must have died.
Yeah, it was Agi. It was an Agi 1+ before. Yeah, the Orc has been, I think, also cycled.
But that's no loss. But the horns.
He's just
horns and
rat. Yeah. The Orc is really just there to get punched by the Roger whenever it loses its temper. It's a great strat. It's like, here, armor 10+.
Yeah, not the troll. Yeah, exactly. This throw actually turns out really good. Leader in the short hands means it's now actually not bad. And 2 heads on a human alignment is a fantastic random roll.
As I realized when I played him, safe pair of hands is such an annoying skill.
Move. Yeah, because
it's such an annoying skill.
It's always going into the tail every time.
Yeah, and also the next skill for this, the one I wouldn't pick up block next. I'd go for bloody sidestep. Just make it impossible.
Yeah, you decide.
Yeah, sidestep where you want to go, and then put the ball where you want to go. Yeah,
Forget it. Like.
Yeah, fuck your scatter. more or less.
Yeah.
Alrighty, but I'm expecting big things from this team. Speaking of big things, it is Synergy with the Gory Glam Band, a name I cannot pronounce very quickly, with a very really good looking Necro team. So the Mighty Wolf has enough SP3 for tackle already. Block on the other Wolf, it has gotten better. 2 flesh golems, sidestep on one of the Wraiths, the other one's one has away, a ghoul with a lot of SP with block sure hands, another block ghoul, a wrestle zombie. Lacks the dirty player because Synergy rolls. Come away, man. He lacks the ability to roll anything that isn't actually pro or sure hands. But he has a single wrestle one, which is not. Maybe his luck is changing. But
no, this might be as good as this team ever looks, to be honest. Like after the tackle gets added, it's really
so
solid.
reliable with their blocks. Even the golem is closing in on a second skill.
The Wraith, once again, looking at the Wraiths, just looking like, oh, look, that second Wraith, it has, oh no, it's out of the box, fresh out of the box. Like, it's got no skills, and yet still looks so good.
Only cast away, your MVP away from getting guard as well.
Yeah,
and this team
looks so good.
Yeah, to go for tackle setup, good shout. This team is like a good game away from tripling its guard count from 1 to 3. But yeah,
it's so solid.
Yeah,
and that is that ghoul going for stats?
Yeah. And then the Wolf's going tackle stat depending on what next card is, I guess. Good great team. And Darby, of course, as well. The other Necro team, Strength 4 block Juggernaut. That's the be on end of this team. But it gets better.
Good.
For a 2 season Wraith? What's this? No, it is 2 seasons.
3 season.
This is the second. This is the 3 season. What is it? Yeah, 2 seasons Wraith. This is this Wraith is 2 seasons old, and has Blodge Guard Tackle. Fuck off.
Blodge Guard Tackle. Like the Wraith. At the best of times, you don't. It's so frustrating. I have to hit a Wraith. Damn it! Like that's annoying. You don't want to be doing it because of how
Scalapirian steps in the worst spots. Saving Grace.
AV9 plus, like, oh.
Saving Grace is did lose the Golem in playoffs, and because having to rebuy that Wolf means the bench is limited. But even then, the top line of this team, like Halloween, is an exceptionally good goal. And the Wolves are exceptionally. I mean, Strength 4 Juggernaut is going to get you out of a lot of problems with Frenzy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you got fans. A lot of MVPs.
Fair point, Boomer.
A lot of MVPs. Let me check in client. But to my knowledge, there's a lot of MVPs.
Blah. Ugh. What a division.
It's a group stage. You're fine.
Yeah. In this group stage, it's scary.
Be the change you want to see. If you want to kill teams, you enjoy yourself.
I'm trying.
Let's try quickly. No, I can't see. That was already left the. That was already left the.
Ah, he's gone.
I don't think the trick battle parts. All right. So who's winning Group 3?
Big Elo, funnily enough,
Say it.
by only 4 points of Elo, has Synergy.
You know what? That was actually my pick. And it's
So
nice to know
Synergy is on 1035 and Darby is on 1031.
Excellent.
I'm actually going to pick Noctifer.
Good shout. Alright.
I think that it's really easy to underestimate that team.
Oh,
I know I did.
I think
that he can do it.
I do think Noctifer is probably up to the best coaches I've played against. And I don't say that lightly.
100%.
Alrighty, last group. We have Humans still pending redraft, so they probably will lose a bit of their players, but that is a lot of money low in guard. That is a lot. That is even Dirty Player Catcher. I'm curious how this team looks post redraft, but
well, I mean that is as I know from experience, that's a 280 cost ogre. That ogre's going.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. That ogre's going.
It's a great ogre, but you can't.
Yeah, but it's also like the number of other players you can keep for that ogre. The ogre has to go. It sucks.
Because it's going to have an extra 60k. It's a 280 ogre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 60k. I assume it's a three season.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, the team is 3 seasons.
The sorceress, the thrower is too good. Like you have to keep it.
Is it that good?
It's just.
On the ball, cannon block. I think it's cyclable. Like it's not great.
It depends if he wants to lean. Well, look, it's got 22 SPP.
Yes. I mean, I personally cycle the thrower because I hate loving his blitzes in this division, especially in the group he's drawn. I'm looking to keep. A lot of these blitzes are all one-season blitzes too, because he's gone through a lot of blitzes.
Yeah.
Wait, does he have more catches down the bottom?
No, just
is
one.
this the whole team? That's
one.
it. Okay.
Like, if I'm looking at this, I'm keep. Let me check in comment and see if he's actually. He should be redrafted at this point, but.
You know, maybe so. I think that the frustrating thing for me, I don't know what Yasmir's game is with the sorceress. What's the point? What it's going for there? Like, obviously, randoming Cannoneer and on the ball, I guess.
There you go. Here's his team in club.
Or maybe not.
So He-Man is not a one-season team. He-Man is played all 3 seasons there. Tila 2, I think he's played 2. Yeah, 2. Or 2, actually 3 though. Carl has played 1 season. And Warren has also played 2 seasons. So I'm keeping all my blitzes I can. Sorceress is a lot of TV. Maybe you're saying with a setup, but that's a lot of TV for a pretty average thrower. I mean, I say average.
Well, it has the ball, so it's got short hands. It's got its 2+ passing anyway. It got block on the ball. Cannoneer, kind of helpful. Like it's not bad. It gives you the 3+ long pass, which can be useful. But it's more useful with lots of good throwers. I'd probably keep it and then try and buy some more rookie throwers in. But keeping, I mean, obviously recycling.
The throwers 200k. I can't justify the cost. Like, if it's at least Matt's one's moving 7, you know.
It depends on how much you've got. Like,
he has
what you're actually cutting.
Like, if I'm looking at he's played obviously the 4 Euro games, 1 draw from there, and out of the regular season he had
maybe he can keep the ogre. Jeez.
He had 3 wins. That's and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draws. So what's that? 60. That's 120k. 13 games. It's 260. Is what? 380.
310k and URE means he's going to be able to keep most of the stuff he
has a budget around 16, 1700, 16, 90, 1700 TV. He has a lot of budget.
It's a very similar situation to my team in terms of.
But the difference is if you train the ogre for a bench, I think I take that. Even for rookie catcher, I still take that. Honestly,
I reckon you might be able to trade. You actually might. I'm not quite sure of the math, but you might be able to keep the ogre if you get rid of the thrower. Yeah, maybe. I think more likely is they both go. You get like two more rookie catchers, go deeper on the bench.
I mean,
and keep everything else. It's probably the go.
If he drops the ogre, he's going to be playing inducements as well for the first game, which is potentially pretty nasty with that guard core. But
yeah, maybe that's what you focus on. Maybe that's the game here.
We'll see how it goes at least. But yeah,
maybe even cycle the catcher because it's just got DP. Like, do you really need a DP catcher?
Yes.
Hell yeah, you do.
Absolutely, it's probably his best killer if I'm going to be blunt.
Fair.
I saw Skull Kickers in here too, actually. Where are we at? Skull Kickers. Mr. Buzz is next, of course. The team actually is looking pretty alright. This team's looking great. Look at this lineman.
Yeah, no, Mr. Buzz's team is, like, ready to win games. Like, this isn't a bad team at all.
Squirrel, at this point, I am currently capped for teams. Hang tight, potentially, in case everything drops otherwise. But for this very second, we are currently, at this point, I have no space. If I had a bye week, I would start you in straight away. But right now, hours placed, I have no bye week spare at this point. But if I get enough,
if you can convince three other fresh coaches
two,
to
actually,
sign up.
I know Morka's on the bench, and he said Morka's on the fence. I can't any numbers, but if you convince two, absolutely. Or even if you can get one more, I'll check a bye week in there if I have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can find one other lad, I will happily. I'll ask Morka kindly to make a new team, chuck a bye week, and then get you guys going. But at this very second, I have no space, unfortunately.
Yeah, the way it works up, if we get only one extra sign up, it means that we're adding 3 buys a week, which is not good. So you kind of need to stack it up a bit higher than that.
Alrighty. So
we all do.
Yeah. So again, obviously, Throw's good. This one's a Fumble Rooski. Interesting. But these are just randoms, are they? Block's not. No, he picked one of these. Because Throw is 75 base, so he's picked one and rammed another one. Dump off I don't hate. I actually don't hate dump off on the thrower.
I think Fumble Rooski was probably the random one because I don't know why you'd pick it. To be honest, dump off is actually useful.
Yeah, very good, especially how he plays his team. Johnny Football Jr., of course, the Leap Dodge Blitzer, I love. The Glassdoor Jones, less so. He's just a rookie lad, he's fine. You've got Old One Fred, who for a lineman's exceptional. They're both chosen skills, block, tackle.
Yeah. Block tackle, frenzy tackle.
Frenzy tackle, these are both randoms too. If Frenzy gets, if you get 2 or 10 SP, or 12. 12 SP, you get Wrestle, and then that's a poor Blood's Lineman as well, both chosen skills. You've got your catches in there too, who somehow always live. Safe pair of hands, Phage's favorite skill, Enter the Leap. Interesting options, and both randoms it appears.
I think they were randoms, yeah.
And that all is a random dodge, which is that's incredible.
So good.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Random dodge. And of course you got, again, Dirty Player into Sidestep, or both randoms. So you double the utility. If diving catch is a free hand up, I don't think Fumble triggers into diving catch.
No, it doesn't.
No, because I
would
think
be amazing if it did.
Fumble Rooski, I think you choose to leave it in a square that you travel along.
Yeah, it's
so
not.
You can't diving catch it.
The diving catch is from a kick or a pass, and it doesn't count as a kick or a pass.
Yeah.
Look, it's not great, but it has its niche uses, and that niche uses is a range.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're up next. We've got Coach Wheels, who I think is also here. There it is. Yeah. A lot of teams. Actually, so just a lot of teams. So what else? First season, last season have redrafted as well. Still coming out really high TV, and this is a scary Wood Elf team. Tackle Mind Evo War Dancer has hit under Frenzy Size, which I adore. Has a wrestle catcher, block catcher, more catches, max rerolls, has the FO, so bench of 1, block lineman, and the rookie thrower. This is a scary team. There's a lot of scoring potential.
Yeah, you've got everything. I mean, everything to the tree on here, but still, jeez, that's
fast.
Yeah, fast. You got the thrower, so the movement 7 with the 2+ passing, 2+ pickups is it's amazing. They're just extra range.
Yeah. I may have been tempted to just potentially try to catch her for. I guess at this point, because you can't afford a tree.
Yeah.
So if you buy a tree, you don't get a bench, and I think the bench is more valuable early on.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like, well, I have to buy my cash, so I just might as well buy a catcher of another lineman, right?
Yeah.
So which is fair. I think that's pretty wide, but I mean, I don't hate it because one will die, and then you got one good to go at this point, and speed is great. How you feeling, Livin?
Yeah.
Suspiciously quiet.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My kitten has come up and wanted to play. But yeah, no. Coach Wheels, our Rookie of the Year. Was it? Yes. Wheels?
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
Rookie of the Year last season.
No.
Was it?
No?
No. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was Wheelie. Wheelie beat Sevstar in the last game and just beat out Amber for the Rookie of the Year of the season. No,
He wasn't. But it wasn't his first season last season.
yes, it was
Season 3.
Coach Wheels.
Oh, Coach Wills. Sorry, I'm thinking about Mr. Buzz. Sorry, my bad.
No,
you kept saying Coach Wills, and I'm like, no, it was Coach Wills. It wasn't Mr. Buzz. I'm like,
no, Mr. Buzz.
no, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah.
Mr. Buzz is like people's choice in the game. But,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
last 2 seasons run.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. Yes, he was. It was
Yes.
Coach Wills.
So best performing rookie, he's got a great team. He's got a scary group stage he's in, but I reckon he's going to do all right.
It's a good. The team's a good start.
It is a very strong start, but of course, we saved the best to last. Of course, it is the Underworld. It is Lordicus. If I can find it on here.
He may have jumped out of the.
The Vans Warts
hasn't?
Tour reunion.
There he is.
There he is.
My favorite. Triple. There's 4 perms.
Yep. Did not heal a single niggling injury.
3 4+ is exceptionally good.
What?
Uh-huh.
Was it 3? Was it 3 pluses because you had the Apo?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, 4 3+. Yeah, he just sucks.
3 3+. He doesn't heal the neck injury.
He can turn it into. No, you're right. He didn't temporary retire. Actually, yeah, you're right. Well.
No, because you have to temporarily time that game, right?
Yeah. So look, the team has seen better days, which of course, must have thought the original one going down was a travesty, but it's halfway to claw. Street Fighter Manifesto has returned and is disgusting. Of course.
Uh-huh.
That is not a legend yet, is it not? Is it one?
It's not a legend yet.
Level
no.
6.
Yeah.
But 2 heads, big hand, sidestep, sprint.
Yep.
Block, obviously. Yeah.
And then you got the bigger
Incredible.
runner, the move at 9 thrower, which is
Thrower.
very epic. Which did get better. That is a nice time too.
Yeah, why?
What the fuck?
Why?
Yeah, throwmans. So Lordy was
so
saying Lordy had to. Well, he didn't purposely. He was saying, "Thank goodness my chemical throwmans got badly hurt before he could gain 1 more SPP. Then I'd have to actually skill him, and it'd screw up my redraft."
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Like purposefully not taking the vanity passes, just being like,
That's what double smiting goes. Here's an MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a setup? And you're fishing for that agi, and if not, you turn it down for like dodge or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is
Yeah.
going to roll for that stat to see if he can get that
Because Lodge is
agi,
amazing.
and then he is a
Because then
gut
there's
runner.
heads right at that point, and he's just a big.
Yeah.
But then you've still kept the dirty players, still kept all the good linemen because they're cheap. I mean, that's the best thing Underworld. They're cheap. He's 12.85 and he won all the games. Just a lot of money went to these 3 main players. The obviously the Rogar, the Gutter, and the bigger Gutter. And 2 rerolls is painful, but you make it work because you have a lot of built. Unlike Underworld, you have a lot of built-ins at this point.
Actually, Warecaster makes a sort of side point here. We're probably going to see our first legend in Big O this season.
Very soon.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I think my money's on your
I'm-
answer.
I'm on 22 SPP.
It's 30,
I need to get to 30 to make a choice. Yeah.
So yeah, my
But
money's-
I'm also need to get to 40 because I think we the discussion the other day. I want to get a double for him. So
Yeah, we've got a few people on Legend Watch as well. But
Yep.
see. But yeah, just keep stay tuned. Alright, so who wins
It's
this
exciting.
last group stage?
Oh, Yasmir. Big Elo has Yasmir with a bullet in this one.
I've gone. I cannot not pick Lordy. I know Coach Wheels would be my second option if it was one, and I feel dirty picking against Yasmir, but it has to be Lordy. I cannot not pick Lordy.
But Buzz is also here, though.
playbook. Phase.
Really tough
Phage.
one. Really tough. God, I think I'm probably gonna have to go Yasmir.
Fair enough. So now,
Good to know. I think Lordy's beaten Yasmir every time he's
I think
played.
they drew every time they played.
They drew every time they played?
I don't think they beat them. I think they constantly drew another.
Yeah.
Like the one constant, another was a rarity as well. Right, so last part of the stream, folks. We are doing our preseason overall predictions. Starting top to bottom, brutal maths from 1 to 16. Phage, what are you thinking?
Oh, okay. I reckon this is tough. It's such a ridiculous set of coaches in this div. Okay, I'm gonna chuck him in at 13th.
Fucking that's rough.
Alright. Big Elo has him at 7th.
I reckon mid-table 8th. Actually, I tell you, 9th.
You know-
One more 9th, because his team's still a bit rough, but it's fine.
That's literally what I'm basing it on. The fact that his team is going to struggle the first couple of games, and it could get much worse.
Spicy. Coach Wheels, we just saw his Wood Elf team. How are we feeling?
Elo has Wheels in 9th.
I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna chuck him 7th. What are you feeling?
This is so difficult. I'm gonna say 11th.
Makes you feel better. Every guess is likely wrong.
Yeah. Or see, I'm trying to fix what I did last time. I have to put everyone at the end at the bottom because I guess everyone too high. I'm now just trying to put everyone lower at the start
Phage,
to
I'm
try
towards
and.
the bottom, so I need to leave myself alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, Derby in there. I've got W outright 3rd.
Elo has Darby in 6th.
6th.
Oh, I was gonna say 5th.
Pretty consistent there. Synergy. Where you put him? I got Synergy 4th. Despite thinking he'll win his division, but I think Darby will have a better season outright.
6th.
We doing Synergy?
Yes.
Synergy is in 5th.
Excellent. Is it Newt?
Yeah, I agree, Darby.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, there's no wastage in that team, and great coach.
So Elo has Isanute in 15th.
I too have him in 15th, but I'm concerned that the big teams are going to match up well, and the small teams are too quick for that team so far. But I'm happy to be wrong.
I think I'm gonna put. I don't want to do that, but I'll put Newton 16th.
Oh,
Oh no!
He just said
Right
not
after he
16th.
said not 16. Phage, you
Oh.
bully. You're a bad person.
I'm sorry.
yeah. 16. Karnov, where you got Karnov? I've got him 14. I think the team could
15th.
developing.
Elo has Karnov 14th.
Kindred. This is a tough one for me to place. Because this team could go absolutely ham, or it could fall apart.
Well, if it helps, Kindred is 13th in Elo.
It doesn't, because I know he had a bad season last season. And
I'd put him in 7th.
I'm putting him 8th, but I'm not comfortable with that pick. I think that he's going to really do better than that. Where is Linen going? I've got you 5th.
I want to hear what Phage says before I tell you what Elo says.
I instantly regret making you 5th, because I wish I would. I'm going, I just remember, that's right, you have the Moving 9 skink of Agi too. I'm like, ooh, that could be further. But also, I've seen you have to think on in crunch time, and it ain't ready.
Yeah.
Castle, Look, if you have Richard Basselman, I would have put you first for Bullet.
Never.
Fourth. I'll put you fourth.
And where's Eli got you?
8th.
Oh god, that was my other option.
So Lordy, I'm just gonna be blunt, like I do every year first. Every fucking year first.
See here.
Elo has him in 11th.
Bullshit! It's first twice.
8th.
First. We are agreeing. 8th.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Mr. Buzz is my 16th. It's a lovely Buzz, but also Alpha Union rivalry here, so.
Yeah, look, if it was my choice, I wouldn't put Mr. Buzz in 16th, but Elo is a heartless biatch.
Oh god, I'm running out of players to put places.
You only go through half. You still have another 7 to go. So look,
Running out of places.
You have 14th as the lowest available. You also got 12th and 10th in terms of low ones.
I'm gonna go with 10th. Buzz in 10th.
Alright, Noctifer, what do you see? For me, he's 6th. I say with no,
Noctifer's in 10th on the Elo.
I say with no real confidence.
I'll go 9th.
Oh, you should play Elf. You'll love it. Phage.
I'm swinging. I say 9th. I was really looking at 3rd though, and I'm not confident that it's not like he's not going to come right at the top. But I think the variability of the even though I picked him to win his his group the first bit, I think the variability of the team will bring him down in the end.
Coward.
I am 9th.
Where are you, Phage, on your ladder?
I'm gonna go first.
There we go, betting on yourself. Let's go.
Yeah, me.
I'm
Me.
putting you 8th. You keep burning me predictions every year. I'm like, oh, this is Phage's year, and then it's always mid-table finish. And now I'm banking on it instead until I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm only allowed to have one optimistic hope pick in Lordy. I can't have 2.
12th.
Oh. Seb. Where is Seb placing?
Ugh, got him in 4th. Yuck.
I got him 10th. I think he doesn't have guard. And
Well, I have a choice here: 2nd, 12th, or 14th. I'll put him in 14th.
exactly where comes. You don't vote for yourself. You're lacking confidence. Striking.
Oh, striking's in the number 1 spot, boys.
Whoa.
I'm gonna put striking in 2nd.
What do I have left? I have 2, 11, 12. Am I missing one? Double 8 twice. So Phase. Actually, I'm gonna move you Phase from 8th to 11. Sorry, because I've done 8. So I have 12,
right.
13, and 2nd, and I'm not putting myself in that row. So striking. You are 12. Fuck the Elo.
We'll see who's laughing when the dwarves reign supreme.
No, so far my record of striking is flawless. I played him once and I diced him. Perfect record. And that was in playoffs, which is great. I'm putting myself 2nd because I back myself. Do I get there?
I'm putting you in 3rd.
Elo's got him in 2nd.
Fuck. Well, that's been great to review after a couple of rounds.
Yep.
And Yasmin, unfortunately, I'm out of numbers. It has to be 13.
Yeah, me too. Necessarily 12th, yeah.
So, but he is,
3rd.
he is much higher than that. He is much higher than what are we giving him?
Yay, Elo's definitely winning this one.
Oh, yeah, he is. So, out of a...
It's not that I don't have confidence, Newt. It's that my logic is run by cold, hard numbers and facts.
No, yeah, but also, I'm not listening to Phage's predictions because he put you dead last.
Yeah, the only confidence I have in myself.
Yeah, it depends on you. Yeah.
You're up, and I think that the numbers are actually surprisingly, well, maybe not so surprisingly good, considering how few seasons we've had. They've worked out pretty consistently well.
So we're looking at the average here. So I've got on average from predictions, myself's first and 2.3. Thank you for the curse. It goes up to Derby at 4.6. It goes to Sydney at 5. There is also Lynn at 5.6, up to an average there. We have 6.6 out of Lordy, but that's man at the back.
There's also striking on 5.
Striking, yeah, blind. Striking's in there in 5, so equal with synergy. You've got Phage on 8, 8.3 Noctifer, 9 on Seb, 9 on Yasmir, 9.6 on Matt. I think that's your mid-table there. You've got, and then there's a jump to the end there where you've got 14 for Mr. Buzz, 14 for Carniv, isn't it? It's like 15. So, yeah.
We're weird. You're weird, sir.
Also, ticket-wise, because we've got like tickets as of the playoffs have already been organised behind the scenes, we're getting 6. And because there's no
we're getting
last chance,
6.
so it's 4 for Premier and 2 for Fresh.
All right.
So, because it's the end of the it's your overall record end of the season. Top 4 get 4 in the premiers. So it's on the cover right here, and then top 2 in the Fresh get that too. So that is what you're fighting for. Yeah, I know.
Very good.
Too much thought. Too much money. I know. We try to make it as complex as possible. But anyway, I will have to try and figure out how to do I'll have to boot players out of the redraft league to tick them. I'm going to press the button for the fresh teams now because I can.
Woo!
The returnees I have to wait a bit because. Ooh, that's extreme. Bam. Big. Bam. So let me start these comps now.
Yeah.
We have the technology. If you're playing in mid, you're fucking crazy.
I was under the impression Zord was saying he can pull people out of the redraft thing to put them into comps.
I will ask Zord because I did not have that option.
Yeah, Zord was saying he could do it. I'm pretty sure.
I'll ask.
I think.
I'll ask Zord for a fact.
Assuming people have finished their redraft.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people have. It's just those. I pinned those last 4 in the Go chat. So I think it's Seb,
yeah,
and Striking. We have not yet, but I can just try placeholders for them, so it's fine. Although the irony is, a lot of our admins are actually in the Premier Division, but I have Morcus sitting out of lease and Liam as well sitting out too. So I've got to cover all on the same person twice. It's So plus, I accidentally made. I realized halfway through, I accidentally made one of these comps as a knockout rather than. One of my premiers was actually a knockout by mistake. Which was no 2.
Nice.
Which one was it? It was. Yeah, 3. This one here. Sometimes we make 1 3. This is knockouts.
No, last season XS accidentally had OT. And validation maxed up on a bunch.
That was wonderful. We love that. That was a great time. Yeah, no, I checked it. Player validation OT off. Yep. We all checked that. Right, so let's press these buttons and go live, shall we? For the fresh team. 1-1 is live.
Hell yeah. Have good games. Kill people. It'll be great.
I haven't done the tags and
absolutely immediately. If you can, do your very best to make an absolute mockery of the positions we just put everyone in. What do you call that?
As we said last season, if you
Drafting?
don't like where we put you,
yeah, prove us fucking wrong.
Prove us wrong and beat us with the results. You know, like use that.
Yeah, beat us.
Yeah. Violence gets you everywhere.
Yeah, it's Blood Bowl. It's in the name.
No. Abuse. You know what? It's a small victory.
I mean, so to get to 14th with Big Elo, you only need 4 points, which is one less than half a win. One win will get you up to, what, 1 win's worth 11 points. That's 59. 1 win will put you on 14th. everyone's about one win away from each other.
Right. Just so look, if you beat me once, you'll jump more than that.
Oh yeah, beat XS. That'll get you more than one place.
Oh yeah.
Give you 13, man. If I start this combat,
That's fine. No, don't worry. Bit by bit, you'll get there.
right.
Bit by
Well,
bit.
that is all the comps for Fresh started. I've got to unfuck my mistake in 1-3 and I'll sort it. I can't fix that up. Otherwise, Lyndon, Paige, an absolute pleasure once again.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's been a bit of a delayed stream. It's been a long stream, actually.
Yeah. Also, do remember when you play your games to chuck a ping. Is there a ping for us?
Yes.
Yes, we still have Big O Caster.
At Big O Caster in the Discord, so we see that you're playing and we have a chance. If you could do it like a couple of minutes before you start, that would be ideal.
Yeah, give us time to actually get to our computers.
Oh, we got
don't be like
off. Yes.
Hey.
Excellent.
Boomer Monster, Amon, and Amon. It's the
running it back. Yeah.
Oh, the run back. These two have been fighting it out since Ramp Up Season 1.
Yep. Keen. This is great.
Fias. It's Fias gets Liam, so that's the two big ones playing, and Mad Eye gets Cody, and plus Tulsi run back, of course. And in the Greenhorn, not Green, the Fresh one, sorry, it is Aussie and Warecaster. It's Tree and BB Nut. That's a big game. It's a big off.
Yeah. BB Nut coming back for the Nuts Redemption Tour, going into the playoffs champion. And then Warecaster getting Fresh Aussie.
You want the Redemption Tour? Get that big Elo scalp.
Yeah, I mean, Warecaster, this might be your best chance before he warms back up. You know.
Yeah, zero chance Aussie playing tonight. Anyway, folks, I will get those rest of things sorted. Thank you for watching, guys. Big shout out to Mr. Buzz for the raid, of course. Not Mr. Buzz, BB Nut, sorry. I've got Mr. Buzz for the raid. Big shout out to BB Nut with the raid, of course, and for those who followed along. Season 4 is upon us. Roll dice. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.